Right. So, um, this probably isn't a very popular topic, but the game IronSight tends to have a lot of issues with it launching, I guess. Meaning you can get the launcher up and working, but as soon as you click play, it says like initializing credentials or something, and then you get a little loading icon, and then it just does nothing. Like it just completely shuts off. And this video isn't like an explanation for that. I know what's happening because the game is still in beta. I guess that's not really a reason for it not to work, but it just isn't all completely sorted out like the launcher and everything. A lot of people are recommending that you go into your files and you go to where it's installed. Like in my case, it's my hard drive. You go to it, you launch the easy anti-cheat as administrator, and then you repair it, um, and then it does that. That didn't work for me, and it's not going to work for a lot of people because easy anti-cheat gets installed with the game, and if it's like your first, second, third time installing it, that's not really going to be the case because why would it be, corrupted right off the bat? So another thing you can check is your firewall. Just go to your firewall settings and then click allow an app or feature through the Windows Defender, and then click change settings. Um, or you don't need to click it right off the bat because if you go down to IronSight and it's checked, and both of these are checked, then it's allowed through your firewall. So that's that's not a reason why it wouldn't be working. Another reason is because for some reason a lot of antiviral, um, you know, programs like to just not let the game launch because it thinks it's a virus or something. So, which obviously it's not. Otherwise, Steam wouldn't put it on the store. So go to your antivirus. I mean, it's up to you really what you want to do. You can. It depends on what you're using. I'm using Bitdefender. So if you're using Bitdefender, just follow what I do. If you're not, you're gonna have to figure out where you allow the exclusions or like the exceptions or you know whatever it would be called for your antivirus. You can either turn it off, and then if you launch the game and that fixes it and it launches, but then you turn it back on as it's launching and it crashes, it is your antivirus. That's what happened in my case. So one thing you can do to fix that is, um, like I said, you can just turn it off, which I don't recommend doing because it's antivirus. You kind of need to let it do its job. So go over to exclusions or wherever you would add a program through the antivirus, and then click. Like as you can see, I've already had it done, and this is what fixed it for me. Add an exclusion, and then just add a file. Now you can't go to your desktop directly and click it. You can't do that because that's just like the game loading icon. That's just um, the quick start. So you need to go to where the game is actually installed. In my case, it could be in your program files under Steam. It could be in a separate folder. You just need to find where you installed it. Go into the file, click um, Steam Games, Steam Apps, or whatever the file name is. Go into the common, go into the game, and then because you need to get to the file path of like the actual .exe, like the actual application itself, like the actual physical game. Because like I said, this is just like the launcher. Like this is just a quick start. It's not the actual like exe application. And then click it, and then click open, and then click add. Um, it says that for me because I've already excluded it and it can't add a duplicate. But once you click that, you should see it pops up in your exclusion. Um, so yeah, that's just my quick fix, I guess. You could also do. I know you can download it from the IronSight, its website itself, and that might fix it. Or what I've seen a lot of people recommend is to use a VPN, which most of those cost money, and I don't really recommend them because why would you spend money to just to launch a free game? So, and I'll show you real quick. Like my game does launch, it says preparing to launch, and then once people get to the screen, it might just crash, and like they might not even get a launcher, or they'll click the play button and then it says, you know, like success, and then it gets like its initializing agent credits or something. It does that. It gets the launcher going. It looks like it's about to launch. And then for me, what it did is this just went away. That happened, and then this just didn't pop up. Like nothing happened at all. So this is just proof. If it does do this, don't close it. It's loading. And so yeah, see, game launches, works great. If it doesn't work for you, let me know. I could probably try to respond to your comments and you know, give you another fix or something, or try to figure something out for you. Yep, that's about it. If it worked for you, let me know.